Happy Thursday, my virtual friends. So it's been really cold here. Yesterday was like horrible, a lot of rain. Today it's still damp and cool. I have the electric fireplace going on in the living room and the wood burning one in the dining room. Feels like I should be turning on the heat again. But anyway, so I have something that I want to put out there that I hope you can help me with. Um, so my husband is a sports card collector. Actually, not just sports card, autograph collector. We have a huge collection, like from any type of sport to presidents to just famous people, even popes, um, and so on. So at one point, we were kind of like, let's try to sell some of these because we needed the money, and we didn't want to like get rid of all of it, just a little bit to help us get by because at the time things were happening back to back that it was really difficult. My daughter had a brain aneurysm. She was married. She is still married. They had a 4-year-old, and then they had their second baby. And 10 days after the baby was born, my daughter had a massive brain aneurysm. When she got to the hospital, they told her she was going to die. There was nothing they can do. But anyway, after 4 brain surgeries and so many time in the hospital, and she's alive. It affected her speech and her right side. Um, she had to learn how to write with her left. She had to learn everything. I lived with them for a year. But anyway, so we were going through that. Then we lost our son to a simple 20-minute surgery. And so we said, my husband said, the Shriners have a sports card show coming up in Mansfield, and I'm going to take some of our cards and sell them because that's our retirement. So we really didn't want to, but we needed to. So anyway, so he took the cards to the Shriners. He met up with people from, I don't know if I should say the company name, but he met up with these 2 gentlemen from this big autograph company. And they saw some of his cards and so forth, and then they wanted to set up a time to come to our house to see the rest of the collection. So they did. They came over here, nicely dressed in their suits, very professional and so forth. They came here, and my husband brought a lot of the most expensive, like autograph cards down. They looked through them. They took a lot of Michael Jordan, Tom Brady cards. But my husband had this Wayne Gretzky card. He knew it was one of one, that there wasn't, I don't know if it was one of one, but I know there wasn't too many made, like maybe just a couple, or I know it was an expensive card. And he showed it to them, and they were like, oh, this is fake. It's a fake signature. That's not his son. And my husband says, no, it's not. It came in a set. He goes, I have the rest of the set. So they're like, well, go get it. So my husband went upstairs. He got the set, and they looked at it, and they were like, I'll be damned. He goes, wow, that is, it is real. And they were like, you know how fortunate you are to have, And so anyway, they took that Wayne Gretzky card. They took some of the Tom Brady's. They took Michael Jordan, like Amelia Earhart, and like some others. And at first, yeah, we were getting checks. We were going notified who was bidding and if we accepted, the bid or not, and whatever. So we were getting money. It was good. And then it stopped. Nothing was selling. So at that time, my husband was like not too busy with work. He's a contractor. So he notified them and he says, can you send them back to me, my cards back to me, because I'm home now and I'm going to try to do it on my own. And then when I get busy with work again, I can send more to you. And they agreed, so they sent us the cards and everything. my husband was panicking over the Tom Brady, because, Tom Brady, the GOAT, and he was so afraid because he had a lot of one-of-ones that we were going to lose those, never thinking about the Wayne Gretzky. So anyway, they sent us the cards back and so forth. And then what also would happen with this company, like I think every 3 months we would get like a catalog in the mail, and it would show some of the cards that were listed and some of the big money cards that sold, right? And but before I get to that point, my husband, when the cards came back, okay, I skipped a part here, I apologize. When the cards came back, he realized that, not right away, but like a few days after, he was looking through the cards again, and he goes, I didn't get my Wayne Gretzky card back. So I'm like, well, you better call them. So he did, he called, and I think the man's name was Derek, I'm not too sure. But anyway, he said, oh, it went out to be graded, which, that we know that they do that. And he goes, it hasn't come back yet. So we're like, okay. He's like, call back in a week. My husband calls back in a week. Oh, I don't know. It might be at the Hartford, at the Connecticut location. I'm going to call and find out. And call me back. So I call back. Oh, I don't know. It wasn't there. Maybe it's at the Texas, the main location. I'm going to have to call. It was always an excuse, always an excuse. And then the last excuse this man gave my husband was, you never gave me that card. Oh, my husband was livid. So, now let me get back to about the catalog. So every 3 months we would get this catalog in the mail from them. And it would show like what was selling, a lot of the high-end cards and what sold. And wouldn't you know, as soon as we opened the catalog, there's my husband's Wayne Gretzky card that sold for $3.1 million. $3.1 million. Hello? Where's our money? So we're still fighting this. We got an attorney, but of course our attorney can only practice in Rhode Island and in Massachusetts. This headquarters is in Texas. So, I did reach out to a lot of local news TV stations, and one did reply, and this reporter is an Emmy Award winning reporter, and he knows a lot about autographs and so forth because he enjoys that as well, and he collects. So he is willing to help us out. But I've been quiet all about this and not saying anything. Like, not even my family, like, I don't even know if my kids know that this happened to us. But I can't take it anymore. Because you know what? My daughter could have a robotic arm to help her. It's 40 grand, the insurance won't pay for it. Okay? Now, if we had that money, she would have had that robotic arm already. Okay? Now, last night, coming home, I'm driving my husband's truck. It dies right in the middle lane on the highway. I'm so lucky I didn't get hit, or I didn't hit anybody, and I don't even know how I got to the breakdown lane. God was with me. He must have pushed the truck for me. I don't know. But anyway, the motor blew. So now we have to figure out how we're going to get a vehicle. Why should I be in this situation? Why? When we had a card that obviously was worth millions, but somebody decided to steal it from us. I'm not a vindictive person at all. God, you know I'm not. Okay? You know I'm not vindictive. Panhandlers, I always give. Even if, if they want to do drugs or drinks with it, that's on them. It's not on me. But, come on. Really? So, what I'm asking you to do, please, I'm not asking for money. I'm asking you for please to share this. Share it, share it. Okay? I'm going to come out and I'm going to say the name of the company. It's called Heritage. Okay? They're from Texas. All right? Please share it, share it, share it. And I hope it gets on somebody that works for them and they see it. Because we've already notified, oh my gosh, what's his name? Steve Wilkos, okay? And he's willing to take, I don't want to go on TV really, but he's willing to do something for us to help us. But please, just share it, share it, share it. That's all I ask, okay? It's Heritage. That's the name of the company. They're the ones, they're ignoring the lawyers' letters, they're ignoring our phone calls, they're ignoring the lawyers' phone calls. Every time I ask them, oh, we're going to look into it. No, nothing gets done about it. So I'm done. I will paste their name all over the place if I have to. Okay? There's no need for my family to be struggling right now because somebody decided to steal something from us. So please, all I ask is share it, share it, share it. Please. And God bless. And as always, be kind, be safe, and be humble.